5 Investigates looking into a new $62 million contract for the Registry of Motor Vehicles to handle driver's licenses.
But does it stop people from getting a license in a name that's not really theirs? It's a security flaw that our Kathy Curran's already exposed, and now she's asking why this new system does not do more.
165733.
Fernando Fuente Alvarez stands in the dock in Fall River District Court, called by the name he has hidden from for decades.
Fernando Fuente Alvarez.
Until now, the state has known him under a different identity. He received a driver's license from the Registry of Motor Vehicles using the name Jorge Garay. Investigators say he also received state benefits and a tobacco license for his convenience store under that name. And take a look. He even voted in the November 2012 election using that fake ID.
Raise your right hand, please.
Now he's facing drug and identity charges, putting him squarely at the heart of a problem that some in law enforcement say the Massachusetts Registry of Motor Vehicles is ignoring. The ease with which people can walk into the registry and get driver's licenses in names that aren't their own, often using stolen identities from Puerto Rico. It allows criminals to evade capture and prosecution.
They're opening the door to all these taxpayer-funded benefits, siphoning money out of the system for people that really are in need, and they're posing dangers to our communities.
State Representative Shauna O'Connell says the registry needs to stop these imposters on the spot.
We need to be very aggressive so that we're catching these guys.
Como versus Juan Figueroa.
Court records show this accused murderer had a driver's license in one name, worked under another, and was known by the mother of his child as still another. This convicted child molester was on the state police most wanted sex offender fugitive list this summer. He had a driver's license under the name of Khalid Donatiu, but authorities now say that's not his true identity. The cases involving identity imposters keep piling up. We've shown you how drug dealers, a sex offender, and an alleged murderer beat the registry system. And now we've discovered even a $62 million upgrade to that system won't stop these imposters from getting licenses.
We have new technology that's going to provide better service to our customers, and we'll have additional fraud prevention mechanisms in place.
Registrar Aaron Devaney says the contract with Fast Enterprises will verify identities against passport, immigration, and other databases. It will also allow Massachusetts to check licenses in other states to make sure an identity isn't stolen. But so far, only 15 states are on board, and the territory of Puerto Rico, ground zero for many of these stolen identities, isn't included.
How key would you say it is to get Puerto Rico to come on board to prevent this fraud?
Massachusetts is focused on making sure that we introduce a 21st century technology system, and we're very much heartened by the fact that other jurisdictions are joining on board.
Puerto Rico key, yes or no?
Every jurisdiction that participates is a benefit to the entire national system.
Having Puerto Rico as part of some kind of system that we use is critical to the success of stopping these guys from doing this.
And most of the cases we've seen during the past 2 years have involved stolen identities from Puerto Rico. One major plus of the new system is that it will bring Massachusetts into compliance with the Real ID Act, so driver's licenses will be able to be used at airports and federal buildings. Kathy Curran, 5 Investigates.